everyone, it's Anomie Rose, and I'm here with the beautiful, super rad BSR, Bad Seed Rising. How are you guys?
How are you?
I'm doing well. Enjoying your tour so far?
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Weather's been awesome so far, other than when we were earlier on this tour. It just got really good.
Yeah, the weather's only really been awesome in Florida. Yeah. Everywhere else it's too damn cold. Everything else has been freezing. Yes.
Yeah.
Last time I met with you guys, it was with you, Francesca and Hayden, and we were at Warped Tour. And after then, you guys have been on other tours, like with I Prevail, I believe. So how has it compared, the experience from Warped Tour to these individual tours that you did afterwards?
Warped Tour is extremely different. It's an extreme version of playing venue shows because number one, it's not in a venue. It's in like scorching heat all day. It's very physically tasking, but it's also extremely fun because you have a very big opportunity to talk to more kids and like talk to a lot of other bands that you probably would never be able to tour with if you were just doing venue tours like your entire life.
And there's a huge difference between like regular venue shows and festival shows. Festival is like an all-day thing, and then at a venue,
it's like an all-day hustle.
Yeah.
Warped Tour's literally like a festival show, like every day, like it's like a tour of that. And then venue shows are just more like laid back. And
Yeah,
like,
you get here
like
at 3, load in, and you're
And
almost
at Warped, it's like, you show up and you load in at like 9 or whatever, and you just set up at your stage, but then you gotta like walk around and talk to people all day, then you play, and then you gotta keep walking around and talking to people. Whereas like if you're doing like a regular venue show, you show up at 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, and you kind of wait around until doors, and then you play and you hang out at your merch booth for a little bit, and then the show's over.
And everyone will see you anyways. Like at Warped, you gotta convince people to come see you. You gotta hand out like flyers with your set time on it and everything.
Even flyers don't really work that much time sometimes because like they'll just take it and just throw it away.
Yeah, we'll see them on the ground like 10 feet away from where we're handing them out.
Or I feel like the worst ones are like PETA when they give out like their flyers because people are just like, what the fuck is this? Tear it in front of them.
Yeah.
Throw them on the ground. It's such a waste of paper.
You know? Or at least just hand it back to them, you know?
Or just say like, no, thank you. Be a decent human. You know? But I guess not everyone was raised to be a decent human. Yeah.
Okay, so shortly after Warped Tour, you guys released your debut album, Awaken Color. How was the release of that? How have you guys celebrated it?
The release was very uneventful.
We played a show in front of like 7 people.
It was fun though because like the show was really fun because there was like 2 people in the crowd. Because it was like this really, where were you? Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville.
Our friend Allie was there though. She usually comes out to Atlanta shows, but she was there in Tennessee, which was really cool. And what's really cool is that we got to like be on a tour with like actually genuine people. So.
Favorite song from the album to perform live?
Perform live?
I Can Feel You.
Yeah, I Can Feel You. That's one of my favorites to perform live. I also really like Dexy's because that's like the most high energy song on the album.
Or Obvious.
Yeah, Obvious. Obvious is cool.
How would you say then that this album differs from like your previous EPs or works?
It's a lot more full. We really experimented with like production and different sounds on this
We
one.
grew a lot.
Yeah, we
a lot.
grew up. I don't know. We kind of want all of our albums to sound different so people stay like woke to us or whatever.
Yeah. Because if you write the same shit like every album, people are gonna get bored. But if you change every album, you'll gain new fans and you'll broaden your horizons.
With this album, we kind of wanted to make a point that none of our songs are going to sound the same and none of our albums are going to be the same, so you can't get upset when we change our sound because we have no specific sound.
Like some songs on the album are like popish, and then others are like
Throw down.
hardcore or whatever. We don't really have like a genre that we stick to. We just kind of like to do whatever we want.
Do you guys, because of your age, experience troubles or a difference in treatment perhaps on tours, whether it's from the other bands you tour with or, I don't know, security or something?
Yeah, they won't give us any damn drinks.
No, everything's been like pretty chill, but it's just like, I mean, we're always gonna get talked down to just because we're younger.
Yeah.
I mean, we're always gonna not be able to get other like certain tours because we're younger.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always just gonna be like that, which is like.
When we were really young, there was like a couple times like they tried to kick us out of the club right before we played because it was like a 21 and up show, and we didn't have IDs or anything, so they were like trying to kick us out like right before our set.
Yeah.
But yeah, that doesn't really happen much.
Francesca, you were in an interview with Tattoo.com, and they asked you about how you kind of deal with this constant travel, especially at your age now, and how you said that it's not been really such a big impact on your social life or anything like that because you've been used to traveling. But how does this affect your, I don't know, maybe relationships or just like work and all that kind of stuff?
Well, with relationships, like I told like before, I'm very accustomed to this lifestyle, so I don't really have that much of a hard time like saying goodbye to people at home and just like leaving. I mean, I do have that one significant other where I'm just like, yeah, I'd really love to see you, and it's really hard on him because he's not used to it like I am, but like it's a little bit difficult with me, but I'm kind of used to it as well, so like it's not that big of a deal. But with work, it's very hard because like not a lot of people will accept you if you're gone for 6 months of the year, and it's difficult because I live on my own, so I have to pay for my own rent, and I have to like when I come home, I expect a full-time job. I expect 40 hours. I expect like 50 hours of work. Where a lot of jobs would be like, well, if you're gonna be here for a little while, I'm only gonna give you like 10 hours like a week. So that's kind of a bummer, and I get turned down a lot for job offers. And I have a job right now. I switched in the food industry because I know that they're more flexible, and they pay really well, especially at the place I'm working at right now. But I'm really hoping that when I come back and I tell them that I'm going to be leaving for another month after being home for 3 weeks, they're going to be okay with that still. So, I mean, I told them in the interview, like I said, hey, I'm going to be touring a lot. Like I leave a lot during the year. They're just like, cool. I don't really know if they know how serious that is. So.
All right. So then also in January, the Odyssey listed you guys for 7 bands that are going to make it in 2017, and they also put Siler, who's been on this tour, Too Close to Touch, Out Came the Wolves. These are a bunch of names that like I've been seeing rise up this year along with you guys. So I think they hit it pretty spot on. How do you guys, take that notion of being?
Not to let it get to my head or get my hopes up or anything.
Yeah. You never
Shit
know
can
what can
change
happen,
and happen at a moment's notice. We could explode or we could implode. You never know. So personally, I try to leave it a little bit on the back burner and not let it, really get to me too much. I appreciate it. I love that they.
Yeah, I think it's cool
that
that someone out there thinks we can make it.
But like on a more of like a mental like headspace kind of thing, I try to avoid thinking about it too much.
I've always been like very grateful with what a lot of people say, but I'm usually just kind of like, yeah, right, like it's not gonna happen. I'm very like negative.
Do you guys have a favorite moment from this tour that you could share with us?
Columbus,
Yeah.
Ohio, like that whole night was just
It was so
amazing.
That was fucking crazy.
We were in like this college town in Columbus, and like we played at this bar, and it was
the
like
first sold out show of the night.
yeah, or of the tour, and it was like
No, that's right.
yeah, but like everybody on the whole strip was just trash. Like at the end of the night, we always go out and like sell CDs to like everyone who's coming out from the show, and like this one really drunk guy came up to me. He's like asking if he could get in the bar, and I was like, yeah, just walk in. So he pulls out his ID and he shows it to me. He thought I was the bouncer or something, so I started
Also,
laughing.
There was a
Didn't
guy
he sell
stuck
him a
on
CD?
like
The fire
thing,
escape,
the
yeah.
fire escape thing, and he couldn't get down. Like he didn't know how to
He
get down.
was on the second floor and somehow got locked out and was just on the fire escape,
Yeah.
drunk as hell,
Trying to like jump
trying
off.
to get down, and it was just like he was just gonna fall off and die.
Yeah.
We also got Mason and I. We were walking. There was a really awesome like marketplace across the street, and we got some of the best donuts ever.
It was
It
insane.
was so good.
That was the best moment of my life. Just eating like that first bite of that donut.
Is it okay if we play a little game now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. We're going to play a game of Would You Rather. So it's fairly simple. I tell you one thing, or would you rather do the other thing? Okay. So for the first one, would you rather win a game at the last possible second or win it by landslide?
Last possible second.
Landslide. I like
Yeah.
to let the opponent know that I defeated them.
Yeah.
I like to have that
Landslide.
that high of like not knowing that you're gonna win, but but then you fucking
Yeah, but then you win. Yeah, that is
Just
pretty
going
cool.
through it. Fuck yeah.
It's fun doing that, but I just like
I would
to.
go with the landslide for sure.
I think I'm with Aiden on this one.
Of course you are.
Would you guys rather ride shotgun or be controlled to music?
Say that again.
I'd rather ride
Shotgun.
shotgun.
Control the music or shotgun?
Control the music for sure.
I'd rather be in the back and lay
That's not
down.
an option.
I'm making it an option.
Would you rather be someone's best friend or be the favorite child?
I'd rather be someone's best friend because you can't be a best friend with your parents.
Just kidding.
Would you rather not be allowed to eat your favorite 5 foods for a year or only eat your 5 favorite foods for a year?
Only your five favorite foods for you.
Not be able to, because then after 1 year, then you'd be able to like.
Yeah, I just like. I
But then
like
also
trying new
after
things.
1 year, you'll be able to eat it again, and it's gonna be amazing.
Especially if you get stoned.
What are your 5 favorite foods?
What?
5 favorite foods.
I like this thing called champorado. It's a Filipino food. It's rice and then chocolate mixed together. And then I love lumpia, which is another Filipino food.
That's only 2.
Big
And
Macs.
then I like Twizzlers.
Chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A.
I like
With
Chick-fil-A.
the Chick-fil-A sauce.
So that's
I
3
like
of mine.
Salad, cheese fries,
Cheese fries.
Smoothies.
smoothies, avocado toast.
I would hate to give up ice cream.
I wouldn't give up ice cream.
And to be honest, cereal. Like
Cereal?
Frosted Flakes or like Lucky Charms.
Chicken
The
teriyaki.
first bite of Frosted Flakes. Like
That's my
after you
favorite.
eat it, that's the best bite.
Exactly.
Potato tots are
Before
so
it.
good.
And then the Frosted Flake milk at the end.
Would you rather be permanently bald or always have floor-length hair?
Oh,
Permanently bald.
I would want to have floor-length hair. You could do so much with it. You could.
Ouch.
Sorry, you could tie it up, make it like
cut it.
awesome.
Channel your inner Rapunzel.
Like you'd cut it and then it would just like grow immediately.
Instantly grows back.
Like Evan Almighty.
No.
I will do floor length hair because then you can do really cool braids.
I look so ugly with long hair.
Dude, I would, yeah, floor
Although
length
if you're
hair.
bald, you could get like dope head tattoos.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe I'd go bald.
Yo, I could make a dress out of my hair. I don't have to like buy clothes ever. Just
Would you rather live without electricity for a week or live without running water for a week?
Without electricity.
Without
Electricity.
electricity.
Yeah.
electricity.
I need to take a shower.
I got. What is it called? Unlimited data. I don't need electricity.
But what if
You need to charge your
But then your phone will die.
Then you don't have
Well,
to.
technically,
I got a
technically
portable
you can't use
charger.
your phone because it
that's
uses electricity, so your phone would be
I'd
dead.
be okay. Like,
I can
get
go
an
without
acoustic
that shit.
guitar or something.
I'd go
Play
hiking.
some board games.
Hell no. I live without water.
Actually,
Hell
spend
no.
some time outside.
Would you rather be attacked by 50 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck?
50 duck-sized
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
50
That
duck-sized
that
horses.
duck size or that horse
Dude, I
size
would
duck, that'd be
square up
scary
on
as
some of
fuck.
those shits, dude. Just like
I would do the horse-sized duck
Yeah.
Just different.
because you can. It's hard to defeat something when you're outnumbered.
But like, imagine though, like one of those giant ass chickens, like you know the video.
Yeah, did
like,
you see that video
one
on
of those
Twitter? The
shits
giant
moving.
chicken?
Then I would take my floor length hair and then wrap it around its neck and just.
No, I'd rather get
That
the
just got
15.
really dark.
Yeah.
It really did.
It really did.
It's kinda dark outside.
I'd ride one of the duck-sized horses.
I'd tame it with my floor length hair. And I'd just be like, giddy up.
Okay, would you rather know the date of your death or know the cause of your death?
Cause.
Pause.
I would like to know the cause.
I'd rather just die.
Oh my god.
Getting emo in here.
But then cause, you're going to try to avoid it for the rest of your life and you'll become paranoid. Would you rather speak all foreign languages fluently or be able to speak to animals?
Or be able to what?
Speak to animals.
Oh, speak to animals for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah,
I've always
I
wanted
want
to.
to know what my dog's thinking.
I
But
would.
being able to speak Chinese would be cool.
I want
Yeah,
to speak all foreign languages
It'd be awesome.
fluently, and then just hang out with animals.
But I could do that and also talk to animals because I could just learn how to.
It'd be awesome.
And then if like an animal's gonna attack you, actually, and if an animal's gonna attack you, you could calm them down.
Yeah, like, yo, homie, chill.
Be like, ruff ruff, ruff ruff, ruff ruff.
You could talk to the duck-sized horses and be like, chill.
Size ducks running at you. You just gotta tell it, like, homie,
Bruh.
we're chill. We're good.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bruh.
However, it'd be cool to like be able to travel around the world and just talk to everybody.
Yeah, and then like not get robbed. You have a higher chance of getting robbed if you can't speak the language that you're, being like you're a part of.
Get targeted.
Yeah.
Would you rather shoot fire or shoot ice?
Fire.
I guess big say better be fire.
That's because you guys don't live in Florida. Okay. Have legs as long as your fingers or have fingers as long as your legs?
Fingers as long as my legs.
Yeah, I would have that too.
I'd rather look like one of them fucking like thumb guys from Spy
Dude.
Kids than
Dude,
I would
have
If
little
if
feet
he had,
on my
if he had
fingers, like,
long
fucked
fucking,
up.
like, fucking.
I would
feet
go
on
with the
your
fingers as long as your
dude,
legs.
Like fucking as long as my legs, you could just like hop around and like crawl with your hands and shit, dude.
Yeah, well, you could
Playing
you
the
could
piano would be awesome. You could play it from like
Spooky
10
looking.
feet away.
you
your
could
toes.
get once you get tired with your legs, you could just use your fingers to walk, and then you get tired of those fingers, use your other fingers, and then just keep going.
Well, would it,
Yeah.
would it be a hand or would you just have two just two
Long.
fingers as legs?
I think it'd be the whole entire hand, right?
Yeah. So like 5 massive fingers.
5
So you'd have 10 legs on your
dude,
hand.
that'd be bitchin'. You could like do so many, like you could climb trees. So
But what
you
if
could
it
take a
was like,
top
what
with
if it
your
was
toe.
like sad, like it was so big that you couldn't even lift them up, like elephantitis?
No, you can lift it up though. That is one of the things. I could walk with my 10 fucking legs.
I wish I had that.
So
All right, and the final one. Would you rather never have internet access or always have Nicolas Cage within 3 feet of you?
Always have Nicolas Cage within 3 feet of me. I would want
I
that
would
so
do that.
bad.
yeah.
That'd be
Wait,
I would
never
do
have-
that.
internet or always have.
So you can have internet, but Nicolas Cage is going to be 3 feet away from you.
Okay, so like,
Oh wait, what
so
about when you're in your room like by yourself and like?
No, Nicolas Cage is
Nicolas
always
Cage is-
there.
Oh,
I
that's,
can
is
get
he always
comfortable
looking
doing
at you or
shit.
is he always just doing his own thing?
Maybe you could tell him to turn around.
Okay, yeah.
okay, so
I need
considering
some
there's gonna be
time
like
to
an invisible string between you guys, like holding you guys together, like so if he gets stopped by a mob of people, would you be stuck, or like if you keep walking, and like he'll just be pulled with you, or would you just be
I
stuck?
would never leave him.
Nick Cage becomes irrelevant once he's near you. He's just like
I
gross.
think there's just like an invisible rope tying you together, so you're together at all times.
So could you pull him with you, even though there's a mob of people attacking him?
We'll find a way to incorporate that. Let's go explore the depths.
Well, thank you guys so much for answering my brief little questions and playing this game. It's been an honor and can't wait to see you guys tonight. Have a great show.